Back to the 10x gain show. Let's get right into another one. Today is Saturday, November 8th. XRP's at 226. Let's dive right into the charts. Let's see what's going on. Government is still shut down. It's been a while. We're getting through the first week of November, so that's nice. Taking a look at the charts, 225 actually, roughly 226. Taking a look at the daily here. Been just consolidating sideways. It's been a couple days since I made a video, probably since here. RSI is flipping bullish. We do need to see this continuing up, but we've got a lot of resistance up ahead in the immediate short term. Looking at the weekly, we're closing the weekly tomorrow, so we'll see how this closes. Ultimately, it's kind of looking boring, to be honest with you, but you know, I really want to see us to have a move up. I will say we have hope with the government opening up potentially next week that we could see a pretty large move. But looking at the 4-hour here, again, we're just consolidating sideways. We are about to get this potential bullish cross on the 4-hour. So we'll have to see what happens there. Next resistance up ahead, looking at this line right here around 242. And then from there, we're up around 290. So just keep that in mind. If we take it over to X real quick, there's a rumor that Trump and the Senate agreed to reopen the government on Monday. This is super bullish if true. If you guys didn't know, Brad Garlinghouse was wearing socks with rockets on them. And, you know, Brad Garlinghouse isn't going to tell you that XP will pump, but he sure will, you know, signal it. There will be signs, like him wearing socks with rockets all over it at the Ripple Swell conference a few days ago. He knows exactly what is about to happen. It is super bullish. If you know, you know. You know, the last time the U.S. government reopened from a shutdown, the market pumped 7 weeks straight. So could we actually potentially see an alt season starting as soon as Monday if the government reopens on Monday? I mean, we haven't seen an alt season this entire cycle. It would be nice. I'm not betting the family farm on it. Here's one from Crypto Billaboo. He says, yes, both the Fibonacci ratio and the moving average are aligned. This correction is at 226 to 227, which is 0.5 levels of the upward movement. So that's where we're at right now, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at 226 right now. You can see back in November of 2024, the structure is similar. We have this downward move and then kind of this W. He points out the circle, the square, coming up here, getting rejected, coming down to the bottom of the ribbon, and then actually moving up from there. So could we see a similar pattern playing out? I will note this time is a little bit different, as last November we did actually have a higher high with this yellow circle. See, we closed higher above the previous white circle. Where here we're actually having a lower high compared to the white circle here. So structurally it looks similar, but it is different. Keep that in mind. But if it does play out, you'd see us coming down to 226 at the bottom of this ribbon, kind of like here, chopping for a little bit on the 2-hour down here, and then ultimately getting that move up to the 248, 250 range. So this very well could play out. I will say so far, it is looking like it is playing out. We're at 226, and if we're chopping around on here and then pushing up to the 240 and higher, 250, then it would be playing out. Let me know what you guys think down below. That's it for today. Just a very quick update. I'll keep you updated on the weekly close. I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in, and I will keep you guys updated in the next one. Until next time.